You like fruit? This says fresh fruit.
Lisa Peters is an English learner teacher. She prepares immigrant students at the 3rd and 4th grade level to speak English as quickly and proficiently as possible. Theoretically, a student who communicates well will excel in academics, can feel comfortable in participating in social activities and school sports.
You imagine coming to a new country and you don't speak the language, the culture is completely different, and you can feel lost and you can feel lonely. And so an EL teacher really, first of all, is really built on relationships because you are helping them to be comfortable in this new space.
She's a really well teacher. When I come here my first day, I was knowing too much, and now I can talk really well.
I just love the kids. They're the sweetest children. A lot of times, especially the ones who come from other countries, they're extremely motivated to learn, very respectful generally, and the families as well, very appreciative. So it's just a lot of love in my job.
When I started on the school, she helped me with English and she was really patient.
An EL teacher's job doesn't just end with the day's English lesson. The student's family is also in need of educational and cultural supports because they're now living in a very different culture than their own.
My team and I are always constantly thinking of things that we can do to kind of, especially for our new families who are maybe moving from another country, just to kind of help hold their hand a little bit, explain the American school system, explain kind of the expectations here.
Lisa is a perfect example of an advocate for all of our students. Last winter, she spent multiple days during Christmas break helping a family find housing after they were displaced, and then beyond that, helping them get all the furnishings for their housing. And I mean, she just spends hours making sure that her kids are safe and well taken care of.
Lisa and this team work phenomenally together and are just a valuable asset to Ockerman.
Okay, ready?
Mrs. Peters is part of an EL team of 5 at Ockerman Elementary, 3 EL teachers including herself and 2 EL paraeducators. She's been teaching EL at Ockerman Elementary for 9 years. We asked her what her job is like.
Every year is different. Every month could be different because I could get a newcomer who speaks 0 English, maybe has never been in school their entire life. I could get a 5th grader who's never used a pair of scissors before, which I've had. And that changes things completely for me.
The biggest asset to us though is the connections that she makes with the EL families in our EL community.
She's also started a process where they welcome newcomer families to Ockerman, which I love. They take them for a tour through the school, they do a short presentation, they introduce them to the FRC.
Coming from Florida, where pretty much every teacher has to take some classes in those strategies, when I moved here I found out that most teachers do not get any of that training in their teacher ed programs. So that's something that we've tried to really do well as a district.
Mrs. Peters also recently formed a multilingual parent leadership team where immigrant parents give their feedback on what works for them and what additional needs they might have. And she started Ockerman's annual multicultural Thanksgiving.
Our first year, our principal, she cooked, I think it was like 8 turkeys. And then we told families to bring a side dish from another country. So we invited not just EL families, but all families.
She really does have a passion for relationships with students and with families, and that's what makes her so good at what she does.
Congratulations, Miss Peters. This is my turn to say, I am proud of you.
Congratulations, Mrs. Peters, for winning the award.
Congratulations on winning Break the Mold, Lisa. You are so deserving and we are so proud of you.
Lisa, congratulations on winning the Break the Mold for September.
Lisa, once again, I just want to congratulate you on winning Break the Mold. You are a valuable asset to Ockerman Elementary. What you do for our EL families, what you do for the staff, the training that you provide is a asset that has no words. I'm super proud to have you win this award this year. I know it's a long time coming, but once again, I just want to say thank you for everything you do for our Ockerman Elementary families, the EL students here, the EL families, you are one of a kind, and this is well deserved.